we've been a part of a moment in the NBA where it's not over till it's over. And crazy things can happen, and execution and details matter at the end of the game. And because the level of player that we're competing against, people can make special plays. And obviously they made two very difficult shots at the end of regulation, but it's a great moment for our team to learn what it takes to win at the highest level. We take the lesson and we move on.
Coach, tonight you get Cody Williams back, the rookie from Colorado. He's missed the last 10 with the ankle injury. What do you expect, and what would you like to see from him tonight?
Yeah, I think my expectations are that he's probably going to be a little bit rusty. But for me, it's just about, can you compete on the defensive side of the ball? Go out, don't focus too much on making or missing shots. This is a moment just to kind of get back into the competitive piece of playing with your teammates. Do the little things, execute on the defensive end, and play as hard as you can.
All right, Coach, as always, best of luck. Thanks. That's Will Hardy, guys. Tip off around the corner. Back to Salt Lake. Alema, take it away.
Bowler, thank you very much. Let's get right to Mic Drop, presented by Travel Pass. Travel's new triple threat. Explore, plan, and book your best trip yet with Travel Pass. CJ, we'll start with you. Kind of a nothing to lose mentality. Jazz are short-handed. Just play loose tonight.
Yeah, just give them everything you got.
Yeah.
It's a great time to gauge yourself. To gauge where we're at, where we're trying to get, guys that haven't been playing, guys that need some more time, put them out there and let them throw them in the fire.
We talked a lot, Mike, about the speed of Isaiah Collier, and he can lead this break. Fast break fun is your thought on tonight's game.
It's all about how good the Clippers are defensively. So, in other words, find a way to get easier hoops. If you can't do it on the boards tonight because of no Kessler against the Clippers, I think it's the speed that Collier can play and can direct things and find a way to not go against the set defense every single possession.
All right, let's send it to Bowler. Big T, Lauren Green, coming up after the break. They will take it in Los Angeles. The Jazz and the Clippers on SEG Media.
Ready to refresh your space? RC Willey has you covered with incredible President's Day savings. Discover unbeatable deals on everything from furniture to flooring, TVs to appliances. It's the perfect
Utah Jazz starts here at home in the Maverick Center with fun in the stands.
Gives me an attitude where I want to take care of myself. I feel phenomenal that I can work out every day and still feel like I'm a Marine at 76 years old. And I think balance in nature is a big part of it. Jewelers, bro.
We believe in having passion and commitment to what you love. I'm C.
RC Willey makes it easy to buy now.
The new Serta Eye Comfort. Find yours at Serta.com.
Subaru. And reports to learn
Clippers answer back.
Yeah, their coffee is capable as well.
Had a 3 in the first quarter off the bench. Just hit a triple here in the third, giving the Clippers a 78-75 advantage. Clock coming up on 4 minutes left. George, bully. There's a foul. Coffee jumping, disagrees. So that was Chris Dunn. They're going to get the foul to Dunn.
So a great downhill move. Deontay George. Right. Went to Derek Jones Jr., but Chris Dunn gets him from behind.
18 points last night, Big T, with 4 assists in Phoenix. Hasn't had a lot of shots thus far, speaking of Keontae. And there's the wall trying to disrupt Keontae George.
Yeah, the nice thing about Keontae is he has not forced shots. I think early on this season, he was looking for a shot, maybe a little too often. Now he is kind of really started to play make better, decide when he has a good look or when he can take an ISO to the hoop to create something. I like the way he has really balanced it out.
Utah now 10 of 13 from the foul on the other end.
Kobe Brown was surprised this ball even came to him. He wasn't quite ready for it, but in a good position. Bryce Sensabaugh swipes down on his hand.
Kobe just checked in. Timeout, Will Hardy. Kobe will come back with a free throw, and the Clippers own a 3-point lead on Utah. Back after this.
On a scale from 1 to 5,
I would give Siegfried and Jensen
5 stars.
5 stars. 5 stars.
If it was more stars in the cancellation, they get more.
And I want to say thank you. Thank you.
Here for you 24/7.
Call Siegfried and Jensen.
introducing 2 new Baja Chipotle subs featuring our world-famous Baja Chipotle sauce. Listen, that's the Baja Chipotle talking. Well, it's actually me talking, but you know what I mean. Find your fresh with the new Baja Chipotle collection at Subway.
A lot has changed over the years, but one thing has remained constant. Zions Bank has been there through it all. For more than 150 years, we've supported our clients and communities. And it's a commitment we pledge to continue for another 150 years. For banking you can rely on, now and for years to come. Zions Bank is for you. Zions Bank, the official bank of the Utah Jazz.
Marcus T asked, I'm a competitive gamer. With Xfinity, can I get fast internet with less lag?
We hear you, Marcus, because we're gamers too.
That's why we designed Xfinity Internet with faster upload and download speeds, increased bandwidth, and ultra-low lag, so you can secure the win.
Too bad I still beat you yesterday.
Man, you won by like 1 point.
I often give to charity. Don't let it go to your head.
Get fast, reliable Xfinity Gig Internet for just $25 a month when you add unlimited mobile. Plus, get your choice of a free 5G phone. Switch today.
Just 2 days ago, the wives of staff and players with the Utah Jazz partnered with Citrus Care in the YWCA. They helped make pre-made meal kits for families at the YWCA shelter. In SLC, you can see them preparing them here. That is the largest domestic violence shelter in Utah. And all of these meal kits go to help the survivors and their families have a home-cooked meal during their stay there.
Love that. Helping those in need, T.
Good stuff.
Now, the Clippers have made 5 straight shots, 8 of their last 10. Now a free throw for Kobe Brown.
81-77. Under 4 to play in the third. Jazz just had a manufactured that big run again here in the third quarter. Kobe working against Keontae.
Well, Keontae gets fouled, but the ball really didn't move. And Keontae, at a certain point in the clock, has to try to get downhill to do something, make something happen, which is the positive thing. But where the Jazz have had real success offensively is making the Clippers fly around and try to guard. They can't move faster than that ball, so let's see if the Jazz can get them going. Chick-fil-A. Eat more chicken.
Yeah, the voice is, but
eat more chicken. There's a hint for you.
There you go. I think I know who it is now. Keontae's only scoring in this third quarter from the free throw line. But the Jazz work their way back to within 2, 81-79. 3.5 left as Harden works against Clarkson. Jumper off the mark. Ball's inside. Who's got it? Chris Dunn took it away from Schwebway. Here's the dribble drive. Coffee stops. Pops off the elbow. Good.
Second opportunity for the Clippers. Chris Dunn out hustling 2 Jazz players to get that 50-50 ball.
Jazz have relied heavily, Big T, on the three-point shot. The Clippers on a 15-7 run. There's a bump, no foul, bucket, Sensabaugh.
A beautiful, strong bucket for Bryce Sensabaugh. A little frustrated last time he was out. That's a good one to come back with.
You have talked about this time and time again. Sometimes that first shot maybe is the easiest one of the night. It's free. Is to see the ball go in and then work your way out. And Sensabaugh, a lot of young players want to make that impact just immediately off the bench.
Yeah, and they get a little bit impatient, but you know, you get a chance to sit over on the bench and calm down and decide how you're going to affect the game when you get back in.
Hartenhouse, 12. There's a triple. Keontae, a little kick in his step after that shot.
He is so good off the dribble.
Jazz come back the other way. Down 2. Could take the lead with a 3. JC doing his thing. Up and out. Rebound. Pulled down by Kobe. Kobe Brown. James Harden. He just patiently awaited, went around Sheway. Like to have that shot back to you. Had to look like to be an easy drive and layup, and then the ball blown away. Cody Williams was cutting into the lane, and Sensabaugh, too, I guess, was trying to find him on stride out of bounds.
Yeah, your defense is so good, especially on a great scorer like James Harden. You've got to figure out a way to capitalize, get something on the other end.
Call your pushes. Martin nearly to the center court stripe. He'll drive it inside out. Dunn passes out. Rebound Sheway.
Great defensive rotation by the Jazz that time. Able to contest that jumper.
Good look by Coffee. Here's a good look by Keontae. Leans a little too strong. Ball pops out. Collier. Sensabaugh 3. Skips off the left side of the rim, and Dunn pushes quickly. Front court. Clippers. They draw a triple team. Coffee rips a pass out front to Harden. About a minute to go. Third quarter, jab step drive. Takes it left hand. He was fouled on the way. Continuation. Given the bucket and a free throw to come.
All James Harden wants you to do is reach. He knows he can get past the first defender. Then he looks for arms on the way. There's Sheway reaching with the left. And he just goes to the arm, makes sure that he drags through the contact. He's done that for a long time.
Well, Harden does average nearly 7 points in the third quarter. What does he have?
Yeah.
7 in the third. A chance to make it 8 with a free throw.
And as a veteran, he just understands it. Look, I can get to the line. He hasn't been on the line very much. The Jazz have done a decent job. He's 3 for 3. But he's good at it.
That's why he's a 11-time All-Star. He'll be in San Francisco next week. And also, I think how you see him play and the way that he draws fouls. He's a 3-time scoring champion.
Yeah. Bola, this is a really good time for these young players for the Jazz to learn. You look at who's out there on the court. You got Bryce Sensabaugh, rookie Cody, rookie Isaiah Collier, and second year Deontay George out there. Coach Will Hardy wants them to go out and make good decisions. You reach, you pay. Or James Harden.
Collier picks up foul number 2. How do you become a 3-time scoring champion? Well, you're good for one. You can hit 3s and 2s. You can drive and finish, but also there was that 4th level you speak of.
Yeah, that free throw line.
MVP, 6th man. He and Bill Walton, the only players to win both. Put that in perspective.
Yeah.
I mean, that's amazing. Number 3 all-time in three-pointers made. You know who's number 1? That's Steph. And was just named his 11th All-Star game.
And he's got that step back down so quick. You can hardly see the 3rd step. Bola. He's back to it.
Turnovers. Teams take advantage. The Jazz struggle, and that time Jones Jr. up on top of the rim, and all of a sudden it is a 10-point Clipper lead, 94-84.
And the end of the quarter's coming, but it's a dangerous part of the game for the Jazz. Start of the 4th is going to be so important to let this hole get any deeper. Get these fans involved.
There's a drive and a bucket by Keontae. Nice answer back to cut it to 8.
Keontae's really becoming a great ISO scorer.
Coffee just got the shot off. At least it looked that way from the far side corner. The Jazz with some work to do in LA. 94-86 Clippers.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment. Days better. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Consumer Reports ranks car brands on more than 50 road tests, reliability surveys, owner satisfaction surveys, and safety ratings from IIHF. And for 2025, Consumer Reports' most reliable automotive brand is Subaru. It's no surprise they also named Subaru the best overall automotive brand. Get special low rates on a new Subaru Outback for a limited time.
Del Taco's new Chipotle chicken burrito and bean rice and cheese burrito, packed with flavor and fresh ingredients on Del's Real Deals menu. Wait, what? These burritos on a value menu with everything under $3? Look at Del Taco hooking us up.
After the injury, simple tasks were such a hassle. Like turning on the lights, staying warm. Even answering the door was a problem. Hold on a second. But now with Vivint, things are a lot simpler. Call the shots, even from the sidelines, with Vivint.
Mountain Land Power Equipment provides exceptional service and high-quality brands you know and trust in lawn, landscaping, and snow removal products. Our experienced staff of technicians repair all types of snow plows, snow blowers, lawn mowers, small engines, and is trained to answer questions about lawn, garden, snow removal, and landscaping products. Mountain Land Power Equipment.
The game summary brought to you by Zions Bank, the official bank of the Utah Jazz. Clippers 52%. They've only hit 6 of 21, but here's how you bump your percentages 52% or better. You get 60 points in the paint. 60-30, and also the bench for the Jazz, 34-18. 10 lead changes along the way, but the Clippers really dominated the final 3 minutes of the third.
Yeah, they did, and the Jazz turned the ball over 6 times. 18 points scored off those turnovers.
Jazz have the ball to start the fourth quarter down by 8. They have not won a game this year after trailing into the fourth quarter. Cody Williams will drop his first 2. Welcome back, Cody, after missing 10 with the ankle sprain.
Yeah, that was a nice move. That was almost a play that really seemed like it had a good ending, but Cody Williams found a way to spin out of that double team, make that shot.
Sensabaugh picks up the foul.
Michael Potter goes to the bench, and that lineup gets younger, Bowler.
Oh.
Got Clip out there now, and this is where you get your growth and your development right here.
Kawhi on a pass inside. Had to rush a shot, offensive foul.
Nice job on Keontae. You got to be brave to step in front of Kobe Brown.
First personal foul on Kobe Brown. The Jazz have been in some tight games through this. We've talked a lot to Will Hardy about the importance of understanding what it takes to win. They were close against Indiana. Last night to go overtime. Ball comes loose off the hand of Sensabaugh. Done, no looker. Inside again, the paint, there's a foul on the hustle though, and Collier picks up 3, his third foul.
That's his third person, and it's the second team. You get another live ball turnover, turns into an opportunity.
That's what Dunn does, by the way. We saw it in Utah.
Yeah, Bryce Sensabaugh lost the handle there because of Dunn, and get back before the Jazz can get back to established defense.
I think when the story is written about the Jazz and the youth movement, Dunn's going to be part of that chapter. Eubanks will be as well. Kelly Olynyk.
Yep.
All the vets that have come, Patty Mills. Got to sprinkle just what it takes to make it in this league. How now with 21. Zubats, 20 at the moment on the bench. Here's Collier on a drive. Inside. 1 and out. Kawhi rebounds. By steal. Sensabaugh. Done. Stands a little flat-footed. Powell did run after Sensabaugh. Gets easy 2 on the layup.
That's what you do if you're Bryce. Right? You play some good defense. Put yourself in position to get an easy bucket. Let the defense dictate how you play.
With the rebound off the miss. Shovel passers. Collier. He's tripped up. Uh-oh. Holding on that right knee.
He may have skinned it when he fell.
So he was a blur, by the way, coming down the lane.
Yeah, he is just so fast. He does get a bump there on the knee.
It's 3 on Kawhi.
There by Kawhi. Kawhi's right knee.
Zubac is checked back in at the 9:48 mark. Collier attacks again. Bounce pass. Keontae off balance a bit, but knocks down the triple.
Yeah, I love that duo. Keontae George and Isaiah Collier takes Keontae off the ball. He doesn't have to play true point.
Right overlook in the corner. Jazz late to engage. Amir Coffey now in double figures with 11. The Kawhi whistle for another foul.
See the hit on the hand. The ball may have been dislodged before, so they're going to challenge this.
Yeah, Lou, for the second time, will call the timeout and challenge that call on Leonard. We'll step aside. Clips 99, Utah 93.
My name is Ariel, and I was in a car accident. Siegfried and Jensen, they decided to take my case and decided to go and protect me as a person. And I definitely recommend them.
Here for you 24/7.
Siegfried and Jensen took care of me, and they'll take care of you too.
Other sausage brands use non-meat filler crap. And do we at Johnsonville make sausage with non-meat filler crap? No, we do not. Keep it juicy.
Chipotle's braised beef barbacoa might be our best kept secret. Slow cooked, responsibly raised beef, seasoned with garlic and cumin, hand shredded for fall pork tenderness. Chipotle's braised beef barbacoa. If you know, you know.
How do you sleep at night? On a mattress from Mattress Firm. So I sleep.
At the President's Day sale, save up to $700 on Sealy. Get matched at Mattress Firm, sleep at night.
Why does sustainability matter in sports?
We are a sport that is outdoors amongst nature.
We are 100 yards away from the Everglades. We have to be a leader in sustainability.
How are sports becoming more sustainable?
They have a whole group of people who are dedicated to working with arenas and sports teams on strategies to eliminate and reduce their waste.
See how WM is working to make sports more sustainable at WM.com/stories.
Get ready for a double dose of intensity. First up, Victor Wembanyama and his Spurs continue to rise and are on the hunt for a playoff spot. But are they up to the test against Jason Tatum and the defending champion Celtics? Stephen Curry and the Warriors meet up with some old foes when they tussle with Kyrie, Clay, and the Mavs. Wednesday on ESPN.
It's time now for the Vivint defensive moment for peace of mind. The smartest home choose Vivint.
Bright Sunstars had a tough shooting night, but forgets about that last play and just gets an easy one for himself off the steal. Nice job, Bryce.
Well, the challenge was won for the second time. As Ed Malloy told us, a play on the ball was legal, and the ball, as you see here, jumps off that right knee of Isaiah Collier. So take the foul away from Kawhi, and the possession goes to the Clippers here with just over 9 to play.
Still in a good position. They need to find a run of their own.
Leonard against Mekhi Luke. Little step back jumper, tough shot. That's one of his patented moves.
Yeah, he's got those long arms and big hands. He knew Flip was coming over, but time to just at the right time.
All 5 starters have now scored double figures for the Clippers. There's a big goal for 2. Keontae working on a 20-point game, Big T.
Kyle Filipowski so patient on that cut. Did throw it right away. He saw the opening. Really led Keontae on that pass.
George with 19. With a long reaching left hand. Scores his 23rd point. Cliff looking for help. Left to right, ball deflected. Johnny saves it. Starts that baseline, gets it back, sets his feet, 3.
Great play.
That's a beautiful shot. Kept his composure on that pure 3 ball.
Just a great play for Johnny to save that ball and then reset on that right corner. Great pass from Flip.
Jazz trail by 5 under 8 to play Here at Intuit Dome, Zubac slips inside. That's one of the rare misses of the night. Now he reaches in and fouls Filipowski.
Kyle Filipowski has 4 assists. And you like the lead on that one. He has got so many capabilities as a 6'10" big guy that can do a lot of things and just setting the table right there for his guards.
And Lauren Green, we just sit and watch him take one step and another each and every night.
We do, and Coach Hardy has been watching the same thing we are, his growth. He said he has grown a lot to this point in the season, doing all the little things when he doesn't have the ball, whether that's screening or using him as a facilitator, like we just saw those assists to Keontae and Johnny and those back-to-back plays. Kyle's really learning to fit in with this team, guys.
Yeah, he is fitting like a glove. How about that last bucket by JC, the pass out from Collier, and Clarkson drops a triple 24 for the Flame. Here's Kawhi, wraps it behind his back, ball jumped out of his hands. That looked clean. And Tuesday looks back at Will Hardy.
And the beauty of that last bucket was that Collier's defense. Right here, he just strips the ball from Coffee. On the other end, guess who's waiting? The Flame. Bench with a standing O.
Utah's now hit 17 of 38 from downtown, 45%. So he's just on a paint himself. A little chair right there.
It's torture chamber for the Jazz.
He's had all night in the paint. He just sits and waits. Svi off balance shot, hits the glass. 105, 101, under 6.5 to play. Kawhi showing some handles. Foul.
Offensive foul on Kawhi. Potter got right up on him, and I think he swipes him away with the left hand.
That is Kawhi's 4th personal foul. Clarkson across midcourt. Potter comes up to screen. Micah takes that 3 straight away.
Good look, though, by Micah.
Just past the halfway mark. Final quarter here in LA.
Keep an eye on Zubac down in the restricted area.
Trying to break it. He has 16 years in this league, and he still has that wicked ability to lull you to sleep just enough to get by.
Well, for him, if it ain't broke, I'll try to fix it. He's been doing this for a lot of years, and all it takes with him is that first step. He just knows what to do after that. Especially if guys reach. If nobody reaches, he's got a free way to the hoop.
Harden with 20. They get 21. The Clippers tee with 3 players over 20. Zubac, Powell, and Harden. Johnny leans in for the 3. Zubac, the rebound off the miss. This is kind of that critical time here, Thurl, where can you get an opportunity to get your own run back?
Really, it's about stops right now.
Puts that ball up for 3. The release hurts. 26 for Norman Powell. He is a 43% shooter from downtown. He takes 8 a game, and he's been on target.
It hurts because they go back up double figures.
15 or more assist game. Paint will be the story in post-game. Conversation as Zubac flushes two more.
That's number 70 points in the paint for the Clippers.
Keontae breaks free from Harden. 21 for the second year. Guard out of Baylor. The Clippers have lost 3 in a row. At the moment, number 7 in the Western Conference. And it's tight. It's going to be that way all the way through. Tonight is game 51 for the Jazz. Game 52 for the Clippers. And Harden now warms up.
And it should feel much better. But boy, there's a lot to work on regardless. Clarkson trying to create the contact again. It doesn't get a whistle. Rebound goes to Leonard of the Clippers. 3:20 to play. They lead by 12. That one was halfway down, Brian, and popped out. 5 to shoot for Harden. The defense by Juzang. The double comes. Coffee ahead of the horn. There's always time for Coffee. 118 to 103. Lipowski maybe got away with a walk. Mikhailuk over the backboard, a la Larry Bird. They will not allow it. And the ball goes back to the Clippers, who are showing their teeth defensively. Finally, timeout. Clippers by 15.
For a Kia t-shirt toss for my folks up top. Take a look at the halo. We got t-shirts coming out of the halo. And for those of you down below, we got Chuck Screw. Only to the loudest section. Who wants one? Make some noise!
Upside down and inside out. I'm about to show all you folks what it's all about. Now it's time for it to get on the mic and make this party hot. I'm taking it back to the...
You heard DJ says, if you want a t-shirt, you have to be up out of your seat, hands in the air, and get loud, of course.
We can't hear you.
start drinking. Then as I puff on deck, rock the mic. Uh-oh, I pray skin rips. Find a honey to dip it in. Slam dunk it, stick it, flip it, and ride that B-double-O-T.
I can't hear you.
Come on,
You got to be making noise. Only to the loudest fan. What about this song right here?
Pushing up daisies, the underground sound that you found amazing, outstanding.
I got one last one.
People dancing. That's the breath taker. I produce aka the Undertaker. You want to come down to the underground old school? Here's the shovel. Can you dig it, fool? Can you dig it?
It's time now for game summary, brought to you by Kia.
How about this? James Harden scoring and getting fouled. How about the Zoom? And you get him along the baseline and he's going to finish it off. And then Norm Powell, who we know is so good at going down the lane. When you get 72 points in the paint, that's a lot of points in the paint. That's what the Clippers have right now.
Utah, 23rd in the league in terms of giving up a lot of points in the paint. 50 a game on average. Clippers again at 72. And Ivica Zubac has just been living at the iron here tonight. 24 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists on 12 of 15 shooting. A score and a stop, and I think that would be all she wrote for the Clippers. There's the score. And Ivica Zubac delivers again. What a monster game from Ivica Zubac.
And drawn up in the huddle by the head coach. They come out, executed perfectly.
Clippers out in front by 17. Collier, George. Clarkson looks to attack. Great defense by Coffey. There's the stop. The Clippers have their hands on the wheel, and they're driving on the bright side of the road here in Inglewood. Although it has been a rainy day here for the Clippers, they have struggled for much of this night. 12 time, we'll keep it right here. As Tyler wants to kind of empty the benches here.
Let's go back a moment ago. This is coming out of the timeout. Watch Ivica Zubac, and you see his defender right next to him. So what happens is, as Dunn brings the ball back to his left-hand side, Zeus ducks in, pins him on his back, finishes strong with the two-hand dunk, drawn up in the timeout. Ball delivered exactly on time. Zeus pins the defender on his back.
A 17-2 run here for the Clippers. Our players of the game, brought to you by your Southern California Toyota dealers. It's the big three tonight with Zoo, Powell, and Harden. A wonderful night for them in a game that was just iffy until the final quarter. Has had some leads in the first half. The third quarter, it was here in the fourth where they took control. Let's give a ton of credit to Utah. I thought they came out, played with a lot of confidence, tons of energy. And again, they led by as many as 13. They're looking to snap a 3-game streak, but I think it goes deeper than that. There's a lot of things to work on here over the next few days, and they'll have that opportunity. Marjan Beauchamp will check in here for the first time as a Clipper, first 3 years in Milwaukee. Talking with Lawrence Frank before the game, and Patty Mills play here as well. The Beauchamp will get an opportunity here. They want to see what he has. Lawrence says, I love length and I love athleticism. And Jordan Miller, Santa headband, feeds into Kobe Brown for the lay-in. The Clippers now out in front by 19. They'll improve to 29-23, but they've got a lot of work to do in the Western Conference. So they will count that basket for Filipowski. Clippers came into today's game out of the top 6 for the first time in a long time. As we take a look at the calendar, the Clippers play the Grizzlies on Wednesday here in downtown Inglewood, and then they go to Utah, All-Star break, and then it's a road trip that takes them to Milwaukee, Indiana, Detroit, Chicago, and then technically 2 games on the road, back-to-back games against the Lakers. They will have a day off in between those games, and I can't tell you the importance of that one. Beauchamp coming right in and knocking it in. And welcome to the family.
That's one thing as he continues his NBA journey. If he can get that 3-point and drop a little bit more, that would be a huge plus for him because you can see he's long.
George on the wing for 3. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Nice touch by Utah. 125 to 106.
First bucket as a Clipper, the Beauchamp.
Patty Mills bring it across. Heard from Lauren the other night. Patty Mills has deep connections on this team. As Coffee playing that 3. Coffee with 17 off the bench. And how about a handful of triples? Collier the other way. Whistle and a foul. And the youngster will go to the line here for a couple.
Nice gamble by Miller. He came down from behind him. He knew that the offensive man couldn't see him, so he took a shot at it. Jeff Van Gundy is okay with that.
Jordan Clarkson got it going early. And really forced the Clippers' hand, and maybe it was needed. We got 11 points to open up the game for Utah. And Clarkson will finish with 24 on the night, 6 threes. Collier had been in good form offensively, struggled a little bit with his own game, but helped everybody else. 9 assists, 5 rebounds for Collier. Nice piece here. Struggled to start the year, but has found something in the last few weeks. Miller has a drive around Juzang, has the ball knocked out of his hands. Oh, what a pass. What a finish. Now Miller coming in with 2 assists to Kobe Brown.
Got into the painted area, you think he's looking to spray it out, but he knew exactly where Brown was and dropped it on the floor to get the assist.
Juzang to the rim and in. 24 seconds to play in this one. Clippers will run it out and again improved to 29 and 23. They snap a 3-game slide, but lots of work to do. Certainly out in the West, Utah will fall to 12 and 39, but not without an effort. And the Clippers will no doubt have their hands full on Thursday when they travel to Salt Lake. Will Hardy and Sharon Lou chat on the sidelines. 0.8 seconds remaining in this one. Utah will just inbound it. Clippers do end up shooting 58% from the field. And the buzzer sounds, and the win is official. Clippers in the 4th quarter, when the game was tight, they were 14 of 17 overall, including hitting all 5 of their threes. They show a little breakaway speed against Utah. As Jordan Clarkson and the Jazz, second of a 3-game trip for them. They'll take on the Lakers, I believe, on Monday. Chris Dunn saying hi to some former teammates, was with Utah last year. And Amir Coffey just continues to be Mr. Consistent. Beats Zubats, really a phenomenal night for him. 26 and 15.
He played at the rim all night. He knew Harden would find him against smaller opponents, rolling to the basket on the jump hook, which he's become so good at, time and time again. His teammates look for the big man in the lane, and most times in front of the rim.
And as you can see, he is with Lauren as we send it down.
He beats the Zubats 26, 15, and 5 for you this evening.